We are actually on our way right now to get one of the stolen hat collectibles that you can get throughout the game. Throughout the game, you can actually... What's going on over here? I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. What's going on? Anyway, back to what we were doing.
Oh, I got bit. Oh, God. Oh, I need medicine. Or a siphon. Oh, oh.
All right. Quit moaning.
Christ. Oh, oh, God.
Let's keep this between us.
Oh, you saved my life. I owe you.
Got that right.
I do. Now, I gotta get out of here.
Now, I don't know if giving him the medicine actually works the same. I just don't want to give my medicine for something like that.
Like it around here no more.
But before I was rudely interrupted by bumping into that guy, usually people, when you do that to people, they shoot at you. So I'm actually very grateful that the NPC didn't want to shoot at us. Thank God. But, because I'd probably have to reload a save because I don't want to actually miss that random event. I actually wanted to make sure I got that. Because you can get a very good benefit from doing that, which I'll explain later when we encounter it again. Oh, cool. Level bonding 3. Sweet. But as I was saying, you can actually get a good amount of stolen hats as a collectible. So you would have to knock it off the person's head and put it on your head, and then it is counted as stolen, its own category, and you can put it on any point. There's only some hats that allow you to do this. Not every single hat can be this, but certain hats can.
Hey, you there. Tell me what the hell you're doing here.
Calm down, will you?
And this ranch is a great place
Make your choice.
to do this. So if you take the lasso,
You got some nerve.
and I don't know why I'm grunting as if though I'm actually doing this,
Untie me,
and
piece of
you
shit.
can basically throw him on the ground. If you melee him with the lasso on,
shit.
it will tie him up, and it will knock his hat off.
Can anybody help
You can do
me?
this with anyone who has a stolen hat on, if you recognize it, and then put it on. So right now, this farm has 3 hats almost always on the guy. It's always going to be a stolen hat, most of the time, I think. And I think it's the rodeo hat, the cattleman's hat, and then hold on, I actually have the list over here. The cattleman's hat, and then it's the cutter hat. So we can come here and basically farm this farm for those 3 different hats.
Nice meeting you.
Actually, you know what? Because I feel like it.
Holy shit.
And, you know, we are an outlaw.
This is
Thanks.
very kind of you.
Oh, that was worth it. Fuck yeah.
All right, boy.
Yeah, so that's how you can get those 3 stolen hats in particular, by going to that farm. I'm not gonna specifically make a whole video or a whole part of this walkthrough be exclusively getting those hats. I'm going to try to get them as I progress along with the regular game. So that's what you can kind of expect from me when it comes to the stolen hats. I am eventually going to get them all. Those are the few outfit items I will not wear. All of them. I actually chose a select few I am going to wear at certain points in the game because I have outfits that don't have hats, so I figured might as well pick and choose what I want to wear and when. Some of the hats are ridiculous, so I probably will not wear those, even though I do find reasons to wear a lot of dumb hats. So yeah, that farm is actually a great place if you're looking for those 3 hats.
Yep.
Okay, and actually, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna save, okay? We're gonna save over this one, who is not without sin. Okay? and then load it. And that will reset the farm. So that is actually how you can farm this farm for those 3 hats. We got the rodeo hat, which is one of the more common ones. We're going to look for the cattleman hat and the rodeo hat. And I believe those are the 3 hats that you can get at the farm. I think those are the only 3 that specifically go to that farm. Every single ranch, I believe, can have one of those 3 hats. Oh, actually, look, we had a journal entry, so let's actually look at it and see if our horse that we discovered, the American... See, right there, that's what I was talking about. We discovered the American Standard Bred, and now Arthur has drone's not a word, well, at least not in that context, drew it in the journal. Now we still have 1 spot available right below it. This spot right here under this paragraph is not something that you can put an animal in, I believe. I'd have to check my journal entries again. Yes, that is true. I am correct on that. And I believe we will actually get the entry for that in the next mission before we complete it. So, yeah, you can kind of see how anal I can get with the journal entry and stuff.
Yep.
That's just who I am. But for now, actually, hold on. Hold on. I think we just got access to a random event. See right here? Corpse. We're actually going to go check that out, because if it is what I think it is, then sweet. This is actually kind of awesome. Ooh, we got an autosave too, so shit must be going down.
Easy there.
Yep, it is what I thought it was.
Whoa, I thought you was already gone.
Tell her I never stop.
Lost letter to Bonnie. Ah, it's not like... 1 second. Will it let me read it? In where it's not in that very bad cursive? Ah, here it is. Lost letter to Bonnie. Dear Miss McFarlane, I'm sorry. I said it. I'm sorry. You're right. I do let things get out of control in my head. I always have. I see that, but I love you. We are meant to be together. It is our destiny. I know it is. I saw us in a dream, raising kids. You were very happy as my wife and I were proud to be your husband. Okay, hold on. You were very happy as my wife and I was proud to be your husband. Sorry, I read that wrong. Dreams don't lie, and neither do I. I'm heading off to make my fortune, and when I come back a rich man, you'll see what a fine husband I will make you, and a father to our children. And no, I won't grow up. On that subject, you're wrong. I've got so many things to say to you. I'm going to continue with the writing of this letter later, but believe me when I say we are destined for a long, happy life together. Even your father will come to believe it and accept me, no matter how humble my birth. Yeah, so we got a little Easter egg referencing Bonnie McFarlane from the first game. Apparently, Miss McFarlane had a lover that went away. Or at least he was in love with her. I don't know her feelings. She might have, considering he was willing to do what he could, thinking it was probably mutual. Or maybe she was like, we can't. But yeah, cool little Easter egg. If you see a little dead corpse icon by the beach, that probably is this guy. Ooh, a silver pocket watch. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Actually, hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. Actually, silver, no. You can actually make one of these. Whatever watch you pick up, a watch that you can actually look at in real time. Where is it? Right here. And then whatever sorry guys, I can't talk. Whichever one you activate, you can actually go into this menu here and then pull it up, and you can look at it to see the time. I like to have the platinum watch because it's supposed to be the most valuable, I think. But I do replace it later with a specific watch in the story. And it looks like there's nothing else here. Poor dude was just trying to prove his love. I'm gonna save again so we don't lose that letter. I'd very much not like to lose that letter. You'll notice with my saving, I'm very paranoid. And, compared to Red Dead Redemption 1, I love how you can save anywhere.
Yep.
You don't have to save at a bed. It's really nice. Of course, Red Dead Redemption 1 was made in, what, 2011? Probably wrong about that.
You ain't welcome here no more. You hear?
All right, easy now.
Enough of this shit.
Uh-oh. No. Ooh, that was close. That was real close.
Just hold still.
I was kind of hoping to get closer. But it's okay. We're all right. Everything's okay. My feelings are hurt. I'm not here to hurt your cattle. I'm only here to... get your hat. Believe it or not. Let's eat to fill up our cores. Okay. When you don't throw them down on the ground like that earlier, you kind of have to pick them up.
Oh, God. Someone help.
Alright, it looks like this actually isn't the hat. It is not. Unfortunately. That's okay. This is why we saved. I'm probably going to farm all 3 of these hats right now just to get them done.
Idiot.
Open the damn lock. Or take the
Easy.
damn key. Just stay.
Where's the other one? I know there's another one somewhere. Is that really it?
You all
Mister,
right there?
I don't
Ain't
hardly
gonna
know what
harm
to
you
say.
anymore.
Thanks, I guess. You've done me a service. Hey, look. The stage company's gonna write this off as a robbery anyway. If you can get in that lockbox, you can take what you want from it. It ain't stealing if it's already stolen.
I hear that.
Got that right.
Can't break the lock, huh? Okay. I know. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do, but alright, fine. I'll take this. Not really a lot valuables in here, but whatever. Ooh, this might actually worked out for us. I'm gonna save before I do this because, truth be told, that probably means, that this will fuck up the journal, so I don't want to fuck up the journal. But I think this is a Shire horse. It is a Shire horse. Good. This is actually perfect. Usually I get this in the next mission, but that's fine. We can do this now. We will not study the other ones. I always like to free the horses, because it's like, yeah, man, they're just stuck here until somebody gets them. So, since no one really knows they're out here, might as well free them. In fact, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're not gonna keep this one, but I do want to ride it.
Step.
Alright, cool. And this was a light gray. I think there's brown, light gray, and then black.
Yep.
That really worked out for me perfectly. I'm gonna save again. That way, we're still farming these hats, so it is what it is. But no, that's pretty cool. Now we got the Shire horse as well. And that was actually the next animal on my list. I think that's one of the hats. Nope. Get down on the ground.
Have you lost your senses?
No, I have not.
No, stop!
I'm gonna take this, thank you.
Rotten hell!
Oh, pear. Nice, thanks.
What was that?
Swap the
Please,
hats,
help me!
and now we have the cattleman hat. Not as cool as the rodeo hat, in my opinion, but that is okay. Now we just need the cutter hat.
Let's go, boy. Yeah.
Hey, funny you being here when things happen. Get lost
Oh,
now.
I think that might be the hat.
Good God,
All right, I'm gonna throw him off. And yeah, take that. Yep, that looks like the cutter hat. Looks like we got our final hat here.
you should have just let us be.
Well, considering I've stolen all 3 of your hats, I can leave you alone now.
Now I'm just gonna check your
Ooh,
pockets.
salted venison. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for all that you do by providing me hats to wear. Good day to you. Let's get out of here, Whiskey. Good boy.
Enjoy the peace and quiet. Yep. Easy.
Enough out of you.
Yeah, I don't like to do these.
Stay back from the wagon, sir. Transporting a fugitive.
They're one of the few I don't like to do just for the sole reason that, like, I don't think you don't really get anything out of them. Oh, no, wait, I know what you get out of them. The criminal gives you a tip, but you can get the tip most of the time from somewhere else. And the criminal ends up actually being a freaking criminal. So, like, the bounty hunting ones, it's like a hit or miss whether they're actually a criminal or not. But with those, I just don't do those. Those are like one of the few random events I don't do. I just kind of watch them pass by.
Oh, there. Yep.
Now that we got our 3 hats, it's time for us to head back to camp.
Good morning. Hey, Arthur.
Good morning, Arthur.
Good morning, Dutch. All right. We're going to show off the 3 hats that I got. And they have their own little section of stolen hats. So these are the 3 different hats that you can get from that one farm. So it is actually kind of useful to go there if you're looking for these 3 hats. It's where you're going to get them. I will do my best to get all the other stolen hats along the way of everything else. But these were the 3 hats I chose to be worn during missions, along with a few others. So yeah, I just wanted to get these as soon as I could so I could wear them during missions where I didn't have a hat for them. Let's see, yada 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 yada. I am gonna save, and then before we start our next mission, I am actually going to attempt to get the Pearson camp activity.
Morning, Arthur.
You're probably gonna see a cut by the time that I get to it. If I get to it at all, that is. If not, we'll just start the mission.
One night when I was frisky, from two coke
Arthur.
and whiskey.
People are talking. You stopped working for us all.
How'd
you mean? No money in the box for H's. Come on, son. You're the best man among us. Don't go weak on me now. Please. I've been sort of busy, Dutch. I'll get back to it. Thank you, son.
I'll never get drunk anymore.
Yeah, Dutch, I've been kind of busy, you know, stealing hats.
Wait, there's more. I'm resolved to try it. I'll live on a moderate diet. I'll not drink, but I'll deny it. And I'll shun the alehouse door. For that is where they tell us he meet all the jolly good fellas that hide by the poker and bellas. I'll never get drunk anymore.
Morning to you.
And good morning.
I don't know why that response was particularly funny.
Are you mad at me?
No.
Oh god, here comes Susan again.
Good day, Mr.
Oh, I thought she was coming after me. I was like, oh no, Lord, she coming.
Are you well, Mr. Morgan?
Well, I'm alive, Miss Grimshaw.
These girls, Mr. Morgan, they're driving me to despair.
Why?
No gratitude and no manners. This younger generation, it saddens me. The world is ruined.
Arthur, you know, I think we're gonna be okay. Sure, but what next? All that money lost in Blackwater. We have licked our wounds long enough. We do what we do. We make more money, and before they even realize that we're here, we're gonna be gone again. And after that? I ain't losing to these fools. Arthur, you know me better than that. We get to work here. We make money, and then we head back out west to freedom. Oh, I ain't wavering, son.
need more food soon, Mr. Morgan.
I hear you, Mr. Pearson. Feel free to go and catch it yourself.
I had bad luck with deer, sir. But if you set me out to sea, I'll catch you a feast.
Will you go west, please? You almost got yourself eaten, you silly man. You're a long ways from fine.
Just let me rest in the sun. It's good for me. Boy, talking ain't so good for me.
Silly little man.
Whatever you say. I'd leave him to it if I was you.
That stubborn man.
And I'd say he's rested enough. Yes, you really should rest, John.
I should have known you'd be sniffing around.
Let me know if you'd like me to peel you a grape.
Mr. Strauss, how are you?
How you doing, Reverend?
I'm okay. I'm no fool of myself again.
Drink or morphine?
Drink.
Hurry
No,
up, Mr. Pearson.
both, but mostly drink.
Not long now.
I'm sorry, Reverend.
You have always been so kind to me.
Well, you saved my life. I won't forget that.
That was long ago.
You're my family. I may lack your religious convictions, Reverend, but I have my own beliefs, and family is very important. Family is all we have.
Up, Reverend. Sit up. You're a disgrace. A disgrace. What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Get yourself cleaned up. Come on. Pathetic. You, a man of the cloth. Away with you. How you get on out there, Mr. Morgan?
Fine.
What's it like?
It's a decent place. There's food to eat, fools to rob. We'll be okay. As long as we don't linger too long.
We sent Micah and Lenny out scouting west, see what they could find.
Good. And we're gonna need to make a decent bit of money if we're gonna get out of this hole.
Oh, I know.
When I was frisky, over some potent whiskey, like the waves of the Bay of the Biscay, I began to tumble and roar. My face was as red as a lobster.
Well, I'm gonna crack like a
I
sausage.
fell and broke my poor knob, sir. My watch was picked from my fob, sir. I'll never get drunk no more. I'm resolved to try it. I'll stick to a moderate diet. I'll drink, but I'll deny it. And shun the alehouse door. For that's where they tell us.
Good morning, Arthur.
Jolly good fellas. I swear that poker
Morgan! Mr. Morgan, folks is wondering what's happened to you.
Nothing, Miss Grimshaw.
Nothing is right. That's the point. That's the point. Work, Mr. Morgan. Folk need feeding. I never took you for the lazy type.
Mr. Pearson?
You all right there, Mr. Morgan?
Sure.
You look a little peaky.
Peaky.
Peaky? Tell you what, you find me a rabbit and I'll make you my special soup. Put the hair on your chest, get you feeling perfect.
I just need a rabbit?
It's my special rabbit soup. It's a work of art. I learned the recipe in the Indies. Riddled with scurvy I was then, one bowl. And I was fine.
Thank you.
That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is probably the hardest companion activity to get started. He's supposed to whistle, so that's why the screen might have been black when or black, like faded out by the time that I may have cut this, because I had to wait there.
Good morning, Arthur.
If you're trying to get at the start, wait across from him behind this table, as you've probably seen me been doing, because I'm probably going to cut in a couple of conversations I had and stuff like that. But he's supposed to whistle, but he should be cooking and taking a drink from his rum or whatever he's drinking, and that is what should start it. So if you see him there and he's just like in place like he was, or he's whistling, then that's supposed to mean that he is going to give it to you. This companion activity is supposed to give you a piece of clothing, just like Dutch's with the pipe is supposed to do. And after Chapter 2, you will miss this completely. I like it to be one of the first companion activities I start. In fact, I was kind of worried, if I'm being completely honest, because I already started like 3. But now we have these 4. We could probably get these 2 done really quick. As soon as we hunt rabbits for the first time, we can get this to Pearson and get that done. I don't know how soon I'm going to be able to get the seasoning for Susan, but we should be able to get those done pretty quickly. And once those are done, I won't be that concerned with what companion activities are going to be given to me until maybe later in the chapter. But that is how you start that one. We probably aren't going to finish it for a while, or at least for a couple missions worth. So that is how you do it. And I will show the outfit once we get it. I'm taking a lot of time to explain this because this companion activity is really, really fucking easy to miss. It's really easy to miss, and it gives you a pretty cool reward, if I'm being honest. So be on the lookout for it. It's definitely worth the time, in my opinion. If you skip over, it's not the end of the world. Like, you don't need this for 100%, but I like to get it because I think the reward is pretty cool after the fact. And if you're trying to do all companion activities at least once in one playthrough, it's really, really easy to miss that one, just like the Dutch one. So there's my little tidbit on that. But now that we got that, I'm going to save that so we don't lose that progress. In fact, I'm surprised that I didn't hear him whistling, because he's supposed to whistle, but he didn't that time. He just stood there. And if you walk up and you notice that you can't antagonize him, you can just greet him, and it takes a second. That usually means it's ready for you. And as long as you get it one of the first ones, you should be okay. All right, with that being done, do I? Nah.
Hey, Arthur.
Let's actually, you know what? I think we won't play with Hosea this time. We'll actually play with
Anyone gonna play
Abigail.
some dominoes with me?
Yep, it is Abigail. So let's play a few rounds with her.
So where did you learn to play?
Saloons, dives growing up. By 8, I was playing piano every night in a cat house.
Really?
It weren't no life for a child, but I learned a few things.
I think you can only get like 2 dialogues from each person that you play like a game with. So I think since we already got that from Hosea, we can get those 2 from Abigail right now. I'll check later for sure, but we'll play a couple rounds with her. And we shouldn't have to play dominoes again if we want to get everything. Sorry that probably the first few videos of being out of Chapter 1 are not very eventful, as probably most walkthroughs are, but I usually spend this time to kind of get a lot of the things you'd miss if you don't get them out of the way, and a lot of small details, but like the sooner those are done, the sooner I focus on other things. And really, that's just kind of the flow of missions as I play them. Of course, I have the power of editing on my side, and I can cut out any useless things or pointless things to show for you guys. So you guys get the benefit of that. I do not.
Oh, somebody shoot some fucker! I took a half day off work for this!
Okay, I just want to point out that guy's an English teacher at our school.
Well, I don't think this will help you too much.
Next round, let's do this.
I remember you used to play dominoes with Mary.
Yeah, sometimes.
I always liked her.
Me too, but you know how life is. You know it ain't easy.
Oh, I do. Jenny used to love playing dominoes. Miss that girl.
Whatever you say.
Alright, let's play around until they don't really have an exchange, or play around until they don't have an exchange, and, you know, we'll call it there. You know, this is relaxing. Just playing some dominoes.
Pass me.
Nothing for me.
Wow.
Not bad.
That was quick.
Fine, here.
What do you mean here? You get to have all of them. Dang, Abigail, you're better than Hosea. Or just luckier. I'm gonna save the poker games for a while. Here, at least. I'll probably play some Five Finger Fillet and other things in camp, but poker games, I'll wait a minute. Just because you can actually start a companion activity there, so I'm gonna wait until I get some of the other ones done. Well, looks like they don't have anything else to say. You know, Abigail is an awesome character, I think. And I know probably fans of The Walking Dead might agree with me on this, but I think it's Lauren Cohen? No, that's not her name, right? Am I crazy? Hold on. I'm gonna look this up real quick while we're playing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Laura Conan. I think she'd be the perfect casting for her in terms of looks and actual, like, character she's played. Like, Maggie is literally what I imagine Abigail, but not as, like, I don't know.
No, not me.
Maggie's different from Abigail in a lot of different ways. I just can't think of it at the moment, but they are very similar.
Sorry, not much.
I think she would be able to take, like, her experience as Maggie and bring it over to play Abigail, but in her own sort of way. So
You're leaving?
yeah, like you're winning, Abigail. You take the round. But no, I think she would do an excellent job as Abigail. Just as I think a bunch of actors from The Walking Dead would be able to play these characters. As much as I like the original voice actors, and I think they could do a great job too, without a doubt, and I would not be against that, I do think a lot of Walking Dead actors would be able to add their own spin to it while still portraying the character to what they're originally supposed to be. So let me know down in the comments below if you guys disagree with that, agree with me, or anything like that, because I'm interested to hear what your casting choices would be, because I have my own in my own perfect little world, but sometimes it might not be as good. So I like to hear what other people think, and I can kind of cross-reference and maybe even change my opinion. Alright everybody, we are finally ready to start the next mission, and we're going to be starting Uncle's mission. This will get us introduced to Valentine and some of the more surrounding area. After I do this mission, we'll be doing a bunch of missions back to back, or at least it'll seem that way. Well, I guess not, because we're going to be doing a couple of the timed events and stuff like that, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But I like this mission because it for me, it opens up more of the game for me because, you know, I limit myself oddly. But regardless, I've always kind of liked this mission a lot.
Oh, oh, oh.
Careful not to work yourself to death there, Uncle.
I was thinking.
Yeah, does it pay well?
Oh, eventually.
So, while the rest of us are busy stealing, killing, lying, fighting to try to survive, you get to think all day.
Well, it's a strange world we live in, Arthur Morgan.
Do you want to head into town? See if we can find anything out?
Sure. I got some errands to run.
Great. Go check the horses are ready.
You gonna take the old man into town? You take us too?
Well, what you got planned?
Nothing. We'll find something for y'all to do. We always do.
We're bored out of our minds. Been cooped up here for 2 weeks now. Karen's about ready to murder Grimshaw.
Well, can Miss Grimshaw spare you?
Can Miss Grimshaw spare you? What's happened to you, Arthur? 3 young, healthy women want you to take them a robbing. You're worried about house chores. Let's go.
Fair enough. You got me. Come on then.
I can't believe we're going to see civilization. Feels like weeks since we did.
Yeah, Valentine. Very embodiment of civilization. You ladies are gonna love it.
Okay then. Let's go.
All right. Out through the trees here, then take a left.
Ladies, sing us a song.
I got a girl in Berryville. Can't be screwed 'cause she's too damn ill. So I don't go down there no more. There's a blue horse laying outside her door. I had a girl in Valentine. She likes to drink that fancy wine.
Go right
Blue in
here.
her hair
It's
was
quicker.
2 feet tall. Crack in her pants, paid for it all. I had a girl in Berryville. Can't get her 'cause she won't stay still. She kicks and squeals and farts and hollers. Won't take less than $7. I got a girl in Berryville. I messed it up. I got a girl across the plain. Hair down there like a horse's mane. I got a girl and she's got a thing. It's not Peter like a diamond ring.
Look at that Koji. He's all over the place.
Oh, God! Damn it! Oh, shit, the horses! Ah, this is all right.
Is one of you going to get that fella's horse?
Well, I got lumbago. It's very serious.
Yeah, we're gonna help. We're a helpful guy.
All right, I'll see what's going on.
Go on. He's an old man.
Lumbago, really?
Yes, really, it's a serious condition.
You all right there, friend?
Oh, hey, you couldn't help me get my other horse back from over there, could you?
What if we just denied? No, we're not gonna do that. We'll help.
I'd really appreciate the help. I'm worried this one here will bolt on me too if I leave him.
Sure, no problem.
Thanks. It's the white one over there.
I think this was, we just discovered this horse. Because we fought some O'Driscoll. Yep, that's right. That really worked out for us. Sorry about that.
Whoa, whoa, easy. Whoa, now, easy. Whoa, easy, easy.
It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna kick me again. Seem to have a bad habit of that. Oh, who's a good horse?
Good boy.
In fact, can we just ride him?
Wait.
Yeah, sweet. That will count towards us riding each coat at least once. We're still gonna get max bonding with all, like, each coat once, so I'll find this out in the wild somehow. There you go, sir.
Here you go.
You're a gentleman, sir. A gentleman.
No, not really. I was just trying to impress the women.
Well, anyway, thank you.
Arthur always trying to evade reasonings for being a good person.
Come on, let's go.
To Valentine!
You're turning into a regular old fairy godmother there, Arthur.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you got a heart. A small one, perhaps, hidden deep inside, but a real one. And you haven't, you repulsive old lizard.
Well, lizards have hearts.
Well, Arthur, I'm proud of you.
To be honest, if you lot hadn't been here, I probably would have robbed him.
Well, you did it.
Let's not deny it.
Woo! Smell those sheep. Or is that Uncle?
Oh, very funny.
This looks like a decent little town.
Other people. Finally.
Look at all that snow on the mountains. Sure don't want to be back up there.
You think we should have asked Molly to come with us?
Oh, no. Miss O'Shea is far too high and mighty now for the likes of us, or to do any real work. She's a society lady now. Okay. Take a good look around, ladies. See what we got here.
Go left here, down the main street.
Sheriff's always on the right. Sure you can pick up some bounties there, Arthur.
Heaven forbid you put your head on the line.
Yeah, that's a young man's game.
Ooh, yes. We can get up to some mischief here, all right.
Just remember, keep a low profile.
Will you remember that, though, Arthur?
Probably not.
Let's park up down the end there, near the stables.
Something else.
All right. Here we are, just like I said. The cultural center of civilization. Man at his finest.
Uncle, what are we doing?
Well, we're gonna do what any self-respecting maniac does. Put the women to work.
With pleasure. We'll start at the saloon.
Okay, just stay out of trouble and don't get yourselves noticed.
Right, I need to get something from the stores.
Okay, well, we'll see you at the general store when you're done.
Come on, ladies. Imagine we're in Paris.
Come on.
Imagine Paris and Valentine.
So that's how you see yourself, is it? A maniac?
Well, in my youth, I used to be known as the one-shot kid.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask why.
You are a sad man, Arthur Morgan. But I know you love me.
Desperately. You're my favorite parasite. No, ringworm's my favorite parasite. You're my second favorite parasite.
Very funny.
I lied. Ringworm, then rats with the plague, then you.
Shut up. This is the place now. Come on. Afternoon.
So, what do you need?
Hell, a drop of whiskey for a start. You know, something to pass the time while we're waiting on the women.
Always thinking ahead, ain't you?
You're looking a bit tired there, Arthur. Why don't you pick up some coffee while we're here?
Plenty out on the shelves, but I got more out back. Whiskey's on the top shelf, nearest the door.
I love that you can come into stores and actually look at the stuff. I mean, just look at all the freaking detail and the small little items.
You not getting anything, Arthur?
No, I'm getting this.
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, if you're done, I'll meet you outside. I won't be too long.
We're gonna stick around and listen to what Uncle has to say to the shopkeep.
So, you're actually buying for once? You feeling all right?
See this? Young folk got no respect for their elders no more. What do you reckon? The lamb or the sausage?
Well, this here's a sheep town. The lamb's the best in the state.
Now I know what the smell is.
Well, that's a ripe cheese, all right.
See, I would actually buy this pocket watch, but you can find one out in the wilderness, and that's just a regular one. That's not like the silver, gold, or platinum or anything like that.
What is this list of yours?
I got a lot to replenish after that god-awful time in the mountains.
All done.
Thank you kindly. Ah, this should do the trick.
Yep, that's fine whiskey.
That should do us. Let's go wait for them outside.
That's what a chocolate bar used to be the size of? Dang. Well, it's probably not exact, but still.
Oh, here's to your good health, sir. And to being down here off that mountain.
Absolutely.
It's a funny world, you know. This time in my career, I pictured myself being married to an heiress.
Gentlemen, I think I got something good.
What?
I snuck into this fancy house, acted like a servant girl. Usually works. Someone was saying her sister was taking a trip from New York or someplace. Train full of rich tourists heading to Saint Denis and then cruising off to Brazil.
Okay.
A train laden with baggage and passing through a bit of deserted country at night as to get to the docks in time for the tides in some place called Scarlet Meadows.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, it's right out near New Hanover. Right, it's real quiet out there.
Sounds good. Where's Tilly and Karen?
I think at the hotel. They were picking up some drunken fellas that they was gonna rob.
Why?
It seemed easy. They have been gone for quite a while.
I guess I'll go see if there's any trouble.
Oh, there's Tilly over there. That does not look ideal.
Excuse me.
You thought I wouldn't find you, Tilly?
You can go kiss a damn snake for all I...
Get your hands off of her. Who are you?
A friend of mine.
Get the hell off of her, you son of a bitch.
Hey, take it easy. There's no problem here.
There will be if you don't get out of here right now.
You're making a big mistake, Tilly Jackson.
Just get lost.
I ain't doing this with you right now.
Go wait with Uncle and Mary Beth. They're across the street.
Okay. Thanks, Arthur.
Uncle! Look after her. I'm gonna go see about Karen in the hotel.
Can I help you, sir?
Try and help people. I do all I can manage. Are you doing?
I'm looking for a girl who came in here earlier with a drunk fella. Mid-20s, blonde. You'd remember her.
Yeah, they're in 2B upstairs. Are you, a friend of his?
A friend of hers.
Yeah, I heard. No trouble now, please.
Hey!
Hey, you!
A friend of hers.
Get out of here, buddy. I paid.
Ain't paid to hit her, you goddamn animal.
Damn straight. Let's fucking... Oh, you throwing hands. That's what I thought. Oh.
What the hell are you doing here?
Trying to play him. Not very well.
You okay?
Fine.
You sure?
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. Just men. But stupid bastard was boasting about the bank.
The bank?
Sure, I know small town banks are usually a waste of time, but this is a livestock town. There's lots of cash sometimes.
I hope,
Okay.
up there?
Keep investigating.
I will. After you. Thank you, Arthur. I don't much like being saved, but when I have to be.
I understand.
You okay?
Sure. He only punched me. Arthur punched him a lot harder.
All right, then.
Hey, who's that guy over there looking at us?
Weren't you in Blackwater a few weeks back?
Me? No, sir. Ain't from there.
Oh, you were. Well, I definitely saw you with a bunch of fellers.
Me? No. Impossible. Listen, buddy, come here for a minute.
I saw you.
Come here.
Come on, get.
I don't like this. Me neither. Go get the girls home. I'm gonna go have a word with our friend.
Be careful, Arthur.
Just a word. Yeah!
Yeah, it's just a word. No worries. I'm just borrowing it.
Borrowing it.
Will you stay away from me?
Get back here right now!
Damn it, I was trying not to run over a chicken.
You stop right here!
Eggs are expensive.
I didn't mean nothing by it.
Then why'd you say it? No need to say it if you didn't mean anything.
Far enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Please, I can't get up.
Why are you telling lies about me?
No. I got it wrong, partner. I got it very wrong. Now, please help me out.
I ain't never been in Blackwater.
Then why are you chasing me?
I've got an unfortunate face.
Yes, me too. Now, please, pull me up. Please. Please. My hands are slipping.
All right, come on. You okay, partner?
No. No, I am not. I'm a mess.
Well, you ain't dead.
There is that. Jimmy Brooks.
I think it's best for both of us if we pretend this never happened.
Well, I agree. You saved my life. You're a good man, and here. You want a pen? It's one of them steel ones.
Oh. That's very kind of you. But I'm not a good man, Jimmy Brooks. Not usually. You see, I was in Blackwater. I killed people. And maybe I should have killed you. Should I have killed you, Jimmy Brooks?
Me? I never saw you. Not now, not never. I think we have an understanding.
Of course we do. Jimmy Brooks. I will remember that. I've got a good memory.
I haven't. Not one lick. Not 1 cent in this here old mind. Come on. You have a nice day now, sir.
Yeah, I knew that one was, we weren't gonna get that one. All right. Now, let's study this one. Buckskin. I'll have to remember that.
Come on, girl.
Now, you can actually return this back to the person that you said you were borrowing it from. And I think it's possible because I, got this one bonded with me, that the other one I found is not gonna stay there.
Hey! My horse! Am I glad to see you?
Here's your horse back, friend.
Oh, you really were just borrowing it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so you can gain a little bit of extra honor.